If I asked you to imagine a vase, what would it be made of? Glass, clay, ceramics, wood? Maybe especially wood if you follow my work. That's what I picture anyway. I think it can be easy to get stuck in that format of should and shouldn't be's. Vases should be made of a rigid, sturdy material. Origami should be folded with thin paper. I should stick to the style of origami I've been doing for dozens of years. But as with everything, change is inevitable, and that's where evolution comes in. Over the course of the grain mill, many of the things I make and do have evolved. My style, my material choice, my time in the shop. So here, we're challenging all those should-be's and doing everything just a little bit different. For 2 decades now, I've been folding what I'd call traditional origami. This style utilizes only a square of paper, typically adheres to common geometries, and produces creatures instead of objects. Usually the paper is quite thin, and the structure of the model comes from stacking many layers. But for this pleated vase, there aren't any compounding layers, so the structure needs to come from something else. In this case, it's the paper. This is cave paper, handmade from Belgian flax out of Arizona and dyed with beautiful natural pigments. It has a texture reminiscent of leather and is about as thick as 6 sheets of printer paper. So that'll take care of structure. The shape is derived from pleats that occasionally change directions. Then the whole thing is wrapped around itself and glued together. My art will always be evolving, because that's what's keeping me coming back. To create the same thing over and over again starts to lose its charm and feels more like production rather than creation. I left behind a lot of should-be's and challenged many of the things that have kept my origami stagnant, not so much from the standpoint of a completed piece, but more in the process. I think to evolve is to leave behind things that are no longer beneficial or advantageous to your growth. And while I don't think I will leave behind traditional origami entirely, this vase has rekindled a dying fire. My hope is that if you subscribe to a similar artistic process as me, you too attempt to diverge from the familiar and challenge yourself to do something new. Thanks for watching.